Got a story time video for you guys. You won't believe what happened to me in the Netherlands. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. This video is a story time video of something that happened about 3 nights ago, and I was I was pretty not like scared, but I was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do in this situation. So let me just go ahead and just tell you guys the story and just, I don't know. This won't be a long video because right now I'm in London. I got to go meet a YouTube subscriber, and I'm pretty much already running late, but I want to go ahead and film this because I just got it on my mind. And yeah, so the whole plan was to fly from Split, Croatia, and to stop, like have a layover in Amsterdam. That was the whole plan. There was a direct flight that went from Split all the way to London, and I think that flight was like $150, but for $170 you could like stop over in Amsterdam. And then I checked because one of the flights had like a 6-hour layover, and then I checked and it was one that had a 26-hour layover. So that's the one I checked because I was like, great, it'll be pretty cool to, stop over, spend a night in Amsterdam. I got a couple friends that I could visit in Amsterdam. I think it would be cool. So let's go to Amsterdam. So I have this layover in Amsterdam, and I contact this friend who I met in Israel last January. We met together, and we were backpacking in Tel Aviv. She had dreadlocks, and like we just became friends, and like she was really, really cool, and we still talk online and stuff like that. And she lives in Rotterdam, okay? And when I told her I was coming to Amsterdam, she was like, yo, you should like come visit. Like, I haven't seen you in more than a year, so stop by, come visit. And she has her own place, and she's like, yeah, come on by. So I was like, yeah, cool. Well, I didn't realize how far Rotterdam was from Amsterdam. It wasn't that far, but it was pretty much an hour on the train. But then you also have to include the time it takes to get from the train to her place. So I'm looking at roughly an hour and a half. Not that bad. So I arrived into Amsterdam, and I really wasn't gonna vlog. Like, I was vlogging, like I was gonna make this whole intro of going through the day, like 1-second clips, like here and there and here and there. Maybe I'll add my creation here. Okay, so after I'm, getting ready to, board the plane, oh my gosh, the airport in Split was horrible, by the way. It was one of the worst airports I've ever been to, like, in the world. I mean, it was a very, very nice, modern airport, but it was like no mall, no places really to eat. There was this one sort of place that was kind of like a bar, but they sold drinks. I just kind of did the math, and one shot of Jack Daniels was equivalent to like $8 or something, which is insanely expensive. it's actually cheaper in San Francisco to get a shot of Jack Daniels. You know how incredibly expensive San Francisco is, but this place was just like super, super overrated. So I was like, okay, all right, you know, this airport sucks. So I you know, leave Croatia, arrive to Amsterdam. I arrived to Amsterdam about, 8 p.m., okay? Because the flight was delayed. So I'm in Amsterdam around 8 p.m. Yo, another day, another adventure with your homeboy Jermaine, and getting this vlog started off. Wow, what a crazy day. Right now I am in Amsterdam. I'm in the Netherlands. Super awesome. I'm back in Western Europe, man. No way I'm back. I can't believe it. I've been in Eastern Europe for so long, I thought I was never gonna leave. But now I'm back. Just dropped off my other bag at the baggage storage at the airport because I'm not gonna be here for very long. But I'm here long enough to visit a friend, or run around and do some Amsterdam stuff, and leave the airport and come back. But anyway, yo, let's get this video started. And great, so what do? I go over to the Bulldog, and you know, I do have a little bit of footage. So I go over to the Bulldog, which is a famous coffee shop, and I try some of their tobacco, okay? And then from there, I'm getting ready to meet up with my friend because I'm thinking I have this, you know, 1.5 hour journey to go. Usually when I have a layover in Amsterdam, I always stay like right in the city center. And when you stay right in the city center, it's really, really easy to like get around because the airport is like maybe 15 minutes away. No, not even 15 minutes away. The airport's like 10 minutes away on a train. So it's like super, super easy. So now I am, you know, now it's like 10 p.m. and I'm walking around just doing random stuff for a little bit. So it's like 10 p.m. and I'm getting ready to get on the train. And for some reason, I don't know what happened, but like for some reason the machine wouldn't take my card, okay? So by the machine, it wouldn't take either one of my cards. That wasn't a big problem because I have lots of euros, right? I think I had like 200 euros or something. Okay, so I have like 200 euros, and I'm like, good, I can just pay with euros, like the bills. But no, none of the machines take the euro bills. All of the machines take the coin bills. And I don't have coins, and it's like 10 p.m. at night, and who's gonna give me, you know, coins? So I go to this one store in this huge, I don't know, that it's the Amsterdam Central Station. Like there was this like little convenience store where you can buy like all sorts of food and stuff like that. So I went in one of those stores, and they're able to give me back like they're able to give me back like I think my change was like 6 euros or something. So they're able to give me back 6 euros, which was all cool. But then I needed like way more euros because I accidentally bought the wrong train ticket. So like the train ticket I bought was like for 9 euros, and it was going to somewhere else, like Utrecht or something like that. I'll put it on the screen. But like it was going to somewhere else, and then I needed to go to like Rotterdam, like Alexander, okay? Which is like I could have taken that other train, but then I would have to get off that train and then get on another train. Like I could have went that way, but then for some reason, like I confirmed with my friend, and she was like, yeah, you need to take the like Alexander station. So I take the Alexander station, okay? So cool. The Alexander station was like $16 or whatever. No, 18 euros. So, or 16 euros or something like that. Okay, so I went around and I was able to get change because I think I like exchanged like $10 and got more euros, and then when I exchanged the dollars for euros, they just gave me all coins. So that's how I was able to get the coins. So now I'm going there. Now meanwhile, for some reason, I don't know why I didn't like text my friend to just make sure like she's awake, or just to let her know I was coming. Like we had text earlier in the day, like before I flew from Croatia, but like we didn't talk any time in between, and I don't know why I didn't like text her. Maybe I should have, because I would have known that like I would have ran into some really, really red tape, okay? So I ride all the way down there, and I get off the train, and she's like not responding, okay? And I'm like wondering, okay, I don't know, maybe I don't know what to expect. Like, what do I do? Do I like turn around? Do I go back to Amsterdam? Because I don't know when the last train is going. Because I remember her telling me don't forget there's a last train, and if you forget the last train, like, you won't be able to take the train, you know? So I'm thinking, I'm at the train station in Alexander, in Rotterdam now, and I'm thinking, like, what do I do? Do I take the train, or do I wait? You know. So I just go ahead and tell myself, let's just go ahead and walk to her place, and let's see. Like, let's see if she answers the phone, or let's see if it's the type of place where, like, I can just ring the doorbell. Maybe it's like a studio or something. Like, I can knock on the door. Maybe she's asleep. Maybe I can wake her up. So I go walking, and it's like, by this time I want to say it's like midnight for sure, right? It's like, if it's not at midnight, it's like right around midnight. So I'm walking around, and when I mean it's dark, I mean it's like dark, and this is sort of like, it kind of looks like a suburb. Like, I see, like, it was like a car dealership like close by, and like it was a casino close by. And when I mean by casino, I'm talking about one of those little small casinos, like the size of a 7-Eleven. But it was just kind of like this weird area. So I'm following Google Maps, and Google Maps is leading me into this really, really, really dark path. Okay, but for some reason I feel safe. Like, I feel like, yo, this is this area seems to be pretty chill. Like, I'm not worried. I'm gonna go with the flow. So I'm walking through, and I notice that, like, I don't see any cars on the road. I did see a few taxis when I was leaving the train station, but I didn't see any cars on the road. And then now I'm walking, like, along this main road. I'm walking underneath this freeway, and I don't hear any cars on the freeway. I'm like, where in the heck am I? Like, this is like freaking ghost town. Like, are everybody gone or something? And then I make a left, and when I make this left, it's like on this, like, sort of like this pathway, and it's like wooded trees, and I can tell that this is like, I'm entering into like a residential neighborhood. So I'm straight up entering into a residential neighborhood, right? And I'm thinking, okay, maybe she lives like in a house, you know, and maybe it just has a doorbell where, like, I can go up and ring the doorbell, okay? So I'm walking through, and I noticed, man, yo, this neighborhood is like really, really nice. Like, this neighborhood is dope. I mean, I have been, like, traveling through Eastern Europe for the past like 3 months. You know, so, like, nice neighborhoods are a little bit different in Eastern Europe versus nice neighborhoods in Western Europe. But I'm like, yo, this place is dope. And I remember, like, walking by this school, and everything was, like, so, like, neatly decorated along this path. Like, it was just stunning. So I get to her house, and I noticed that, like, okay, there was, like, a whole bunch of bikes outside, implying that a lot of people live here. Meaning that ringing the doorbell won't do anything, because it's probably like a whole bunch of people living in one place. So then I'm thinking, okay, crap, what am I gonna do? Right now, it's probably like, maybe, I want to say, like, it's probably like 12. It's like 12:10 right now. So I walk back to the train station, which is about a 20-minute walk. As I'm walking back to the train station, I literally missed the train, like, barely. Like, this night was so crazy, yo. I ended up, I don't know. Let me slow down, okay? I barely missed the train. So as I'm walking up to the train, I remember, like, it didn't take my card for some reason. So now I need to get change. So I don't see anyone around. So I see this guy on a bike, right? And he's like, yo, you need some help? And I was like, yeah, what do I get change from? He's like, yeah, just go to the casino. And I was thinking, go to the casino? And then I remember I saw a casino earlier, and he was saying, go to the casino. He's like, yeah, go, get change, act like you're going to play, and then just walk out, you know, leave, you know? So I go to the casino, and let me tell you something, guys. Everybody is, like, super nice, okay? Everybody is, like, incredibly nice. Like, I go to the casino. The guys are, like, super, super nice. Like, I, you know, giving them money. They give me change back. What do? I go straight to the machine. I actually play €2. Like, I drop €2 and pull it down. I was like, yo, it's like, what am I gonna do right now? Because, like honestly, my situation was really bad. So, like, I put the €2 in, I lose the money, and then I realized the only reason I played, because I was just having a really bad night. It was midnight. I had basically missed the last train, okay? I couldn't get a hold of my friend. So where am I going to go? Like, where am I going to stay? I was thinking of taking a taxi, back to Amsterdam. And then I thought, taking a taxi back to Amsterdam, where am I gonna go? Like for a minute, like I was just like kind of brain fogged, like I have nowhere to go. Like I'm like crap. So I was thinking, okay, I can get a hotel, right? So I'm thinking, okay, I can get a hotel, but then it's like, okay, it's 1 o'clock now. I can go get a hotel, but then I have to. But then what? Like, so then I had this idea. Okay, let's just walk from here all the way to the city center, and this is about a 5 mile walk or like 8 kilometer walk, right? So I'm thinking, let's do that. Like, I'll stay awake all night since I don't have anywhere to go. I can catch the 5 a.m. train. And something else I was really jacked up. I had went through all the effort of buying the ticket, and then when I went to the train station, I had literally touched the ticket and like swiped the ticket after the last train had passed. So I was under the thought that like I'm gonna lose this $16 ticket that this like 18 euro ticket that I bought. So I was like, yo, I'm bummed out about that. So like I'm like, yo, let's just go walk to the city center. Let's just go walk around at night. Let's go explore this place. Let's stay awake all night, get no sleep, and yeah, let's make the most of it, because it's like I don't exactly want to like get a hotel for the night, because I sort of like my plans are all changed up, and like I just don't exactly know where to go, and like let's just go roam around. So the story gets crazy. So as I'm walking towards the city center, right, I was walking maybe 45 minutes past my starting point of the train station and the casino and that whole area. I get a message on my phone, and it's my friend. Then, guys, you must realize by this time, like, I'm not upset. Like, I wasn't upset at all. I was just like, why does this have to happen to me? Like, this really, really sucks. So she messaged me, and she's like, yo, I'm really, really sorry. And she's like, I can tell she feels really crappy, because I'm outside, I'm tired, I'm cold, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, and I've just been like walking around, like roaming around, for the past, I don't know, maybe it was less than 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I was just like, this totally sucks, So I messaged her, and she's like, yo, come over, like I'm awake. So I ended up walking back to her place. As I'm walking to her place, I'm thinking to myself, wow, I'm really glad I actually didn't leave, or I'm really glad I didn't, take some expensive taxi ride to Amsterdam just to do what in Amsterdam. I'm really glad I didn't really get too far away, because I was just wondering, like, so something told me, like, just don't leave. Something told me to just kind of stay chill, And for the most part, like, I didn't freak out at all. Like, I was just like, oh yeah, this really sucks. I'm sure I'll live through it, But I was sort of bummed out. But then I got to her place, and she gave me a big hug, and she was just like, oh, I'm sorry. And I remember passing out and then waking up, and it felt like I got no sleep at all, because I think we went to sleep at like 3 a.m. and then I woke up at like 8 a.m. and we made Dutch pancakes, and Dutch pancakes are very, very different from American pancakes. They sort of spread them out all over the pan. Very interesting way of making pancakes. We were going to roam around and do stuff in Rotterdam, but I had a flight leaving later in the day. So, she was like, yeah, what do you want to do? You want to go here? You want to go there? You want to go here? You want to go there? And I just told her, I was like, dude, I just don't mind just chilling. So for the most part, I didn't even do anything in Rotterdam. I went to Rotterdam, but I didn't explore Rotterdam at all. Just after that whole night of like just being lost and being worried and I just don't know where to go, and just being all lost, I just didn't do anything. We just kind of hung out and, talked about different things and ate a lot of food, drank a lot of tea, hung out, just did, Netherlands stuff. But that was my my time in Amsterdam. That was my for a 26-hour layover in Amsterdam. It was pretty brutal, and since I got to London, I slept for like 2 days, like straight 2 days, because I was so tired from all the walking, and also my feet hurt really really bad because I just did a lot of walking, like a lot of walking, like a lot of freaking walking. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was really, I was hoping for the skateboard, I was like, yeah, I could really use the skateboard right now. I'll be back on the skateboard soon. I think you guys can already catch the drift which way I'm headed to on this trip. I mean, I really can't go far west in Europe anymore. I have to, hop the pond. So, hint, someone may be back very, very soon. But anyway, I thought I would make a video, storytime video, talking about what happened in the Netherlands, because this was like extreme, yo. This was insane, and yeah, things like this happen when you travel. This does happen to everybody, I guess it was kind of a bad idea to meet my friend super late, but it wasn't super late. It was only midnight. Maybe I should have just left the airport and went straight to her place and hung out. Maybe that would have been a better idea. I don't know. Things didn't go out. Also, I met a bunch of cool people at the Bulldog. Yeah, I met a whole bunch of cool people. Met a bunch of guys from Hong Kong. They were talking about the protests. They said that they left Hong Kong because they wanted to get away from all the protests and stuff. And yeah, it was pretty cool. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I gotta go over to Brixton. I'm gonna go meet a subscriber. But I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Like, comment, subscribe.